They are making a difference on 938 Live.
Listen to an MP3 track and be more social. The MP3 Experiment is a guerrilla social event that aims to bring Singaporeans together so as to showcase a warmer, friendlier, and more cohesive side of society. And the MP3 Experiment 2014 took place this past Saturday at Gardens by the Bay. We caught up with 21-year-old Anna Ansari. She's the project manager for the MP3 Experiment.
The MP3 Experiment basically is sort of an audio mob, not exactly a flash mob, because what happens is that we give people an instructional MP3 track and they download it and they have absolutely no idea what's going to go on when they go down to the location. This track could basically tell them to do a series of things. Some of them are just, really just for kicks to get them out of their comfort zones. Some of them are more interactive, like force them to interact with their fellow participants or with members of the public.
Can you give us an example of the kind of things you're asking them to do via the MP3 track?
So this paper stone, but with a twist. So it's a lot more interactive, a lot more physical. And we get them to play freeze tag, which is something that participants really, really love. We are also getting them to do Tai Chi this year, like a mass Tai Chi. It's going to be such a visual spectacle, really. But it's also something that's incredibly fun for everyone.
Awesome. So the MP3 project has been going on, the MP3 Experiment has been going on. What kind of success have you seen over the past year?
Okay, so this is our second year doing it, and I think we've exceeded expectations this year with regards to the number of participants that we have. We were targeting for about 1.5, and we have 1.6 people coming down this year. Mm-hmm. Last year we had 1,000 people, which was a big surprise to us. We really didn't know what kind of success we would have seen, because it's a concept that's quite foreign to us, I think, to our culture. So that was something really exciting, and we've had the support of our subscribers, our followers throughout the years who have been asking us to bring the experiment back, which is what encouraged us to do it again this year.
I mean, have you seen the friendships that were forged during the experiment actually continue?
Well, we can't really say that for sure. We hope so. But one of the things that we're doing is we have an after party this year to sort of get people to be able to mingle with their fellow participants, which is one of the feedback that we heard from last year, which is that they would have liked to have more time and space to get to know the people that they met along the way. So hopefully that's something that we'll see this year instead.
Anna, I find this experiment extraordinary, especially since you're so young and putting this all together. Where did the idea come from?
Well, our founders last year used to look a lot at Improv Everywhere in New York for inspiration, and the MP2 Experiment really, really spoke to them, I think, because of the sheer volume of people that it was able to bring together and the kind of spirit that it evoked. So we got in touch with them pretty quickly, and because Improv Everywhere does MP2 Experiment tours, meaning that they'll have to produce the events anywhere in the world, basically, they agreed to do it with us, and they've been our partner for the last 2 years. So that's how we brought it down.
The MP3 Experiment on Saturday also saw the full support of Gardens by the Bay, who were playing host to the event. I spoke to Director of Programming for Gardens by the Bay, Ong Chiu Ling.
As a People's Garden, the Gardens by the Bay has many programs that range from performances, concert screenings, movie screenings, sporting events. And we cater to different interests and age groups to cater to different people in Singapore. So what the MP3 Experiment is about is to create a sense of community in Singapore. And we felt that it is a good cause and also in line with our aspiration of bringing a garden for everyone. So we wanted to host this event when it came to approach us.
You can always continue the MP3 Experiment on your own. You don't need a track to tell you what to do to be social. Just say hello and be friendly to the person next to you. This has been They Are Making a Difference. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Daphne Lim.
They are making a difference on 938 Live.